Hello and welcome to another episode of the Investor Financing Podcast. And I'm your host, Bo Eckstein. And today we're going to talk about, is my project eligible for C-PACE financing and how you go about figuring this out. Okay, so let's just start with the basics. There's about 24, 25 states that are enabled, meaning there's legislation passed at state level for PACE financing. So first we check there. Is it an eligible state? Then we narrow it down to city, county, or township. Is it approved in the city, county, or township? Each township, city has a administrator of the program. Ourselves, we have a system where we keep track and we're in contact with the administrators of the program at all the different municipalities or towns. And basically, when we get a new project, sometimes we know because we just did a project there. There's caveats for each location. There's different energy benchmark savings that we have to hit. So the best way to do it is just to reach out where your project is, the address of your project. In some places, for example, in Texas, in the markets in Texas, there has to be running water to the property, and there has to be a structure that had been on the property at some point. It can't be greenfield. So there's all these kind of caveats that go along with it, but that's what we do internally is we can quickly identify if this is going to be it's already an opted-in city. If not, doesn't mean we can't get it approved. We might have to get it on the ballot at the city or township level. And sometimes there is some surrounding cities that already enabled PACE financing, so you can pretty much take the documents there and get it on the ballot fairly easily. And then there's some areas that are very difficult and challenging where it's going to be a bit of a process.
Are you in the market for a commercial loan? Did you find the perfect opportunity but need funding? Have a special situation? At Find the Bank, you will get quotes with competitive rates and terms from multiple lenders without any hassles. Have a multifamily property, construction project, owner-user property, industrial, mixed use, hotel? At Find the Bank, you can get nearly any kind of commercial financing. The process is simple. Once you send us some information about you and your property, we send back a quote sheet. Then we quickly connect you with an advisor. You won't spend hours calling multiple banks trying to find the right person to talk to. We'll connect you fast to the right person, hassle-free. Better terms than you could get on your own. Go to findthebank.com and complete the form. An advisor will be connected with you within minutes to discuss your specific financing needs.
So, all in all, we can quickly assess if your property is in an eligible area for C-PACE financing. We can size up the loan request very quickly. We need a construction budget, a pro forma, and a little bit about the sponsorship team and the project itself. Usually in a few days, we can get you an indicative term sheet so you can see what amount of financing you can get in the capital stack. And really the best way of doing this is to come to the PACE provider first, because the big piece of this, if it is in an opted-in city area, we got to make sure we're going to get lender consent. We've worked with over 200 lenders, so we can take a look at your project. We can figure out where it is, what type of asset you're building or retrofitting, and we can go out to our lender network from there to make sure that it's a smooth process to get you your senior debt on board with PACE equity. It works best this way versus going and get senior debt and then all of a sudden bringing in PACE into the capital stack, because sometimes banks don't like that. A lot of banks and lenders don't understand C-PACE financing, so it's very important to do the first step, which is get sized up on the PACE side first. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the episode. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment of anything you want to hear in the future. Really appreciate you following this podcast, and thank you so much and have a great day.